Hello.
Oh, man. So our guest she's backstage. She thinks that she's going to be on here, and like we have a 4:45 call time, and this is one of my favorite people on the planet too. So I'm not going to beat her up too bad. But so the reason we do 4:45 is so we can talk to the guests and kind of let them know what we're doing. But we're not going to do that now. So she can sit for 10 minutes and just wonder and concern and fear and worry and all that stuff. What do you think, Kev?
Hi, Michael. How are you?
Hi, Kevin.
Are you good?
No,
You
I
look
was
like you're a little sweaty.
So I'm at Notoriety because we're playing tonight. We're doing the first concerts for A Cure with Clinton Holmes. I sound checked. I ran up here in this little private area, and I think they got the heat on in this joint. And so, yeah, and I'm starting to cool down, but thank you. How about you? It looks like you're maybe at the world famous Neil Portnoy Gallery.
I'm on location. I am at the world famous Portnoy Gallery in the beautiful Arts District of Las Vegas, broadcasting here today. We're here because a couple of my band members are being put onto the Wall of Honor tonight. So if it weren't for that, we would be joining you over at the Notoriety charity concert.
I don't think saxophone, is that really a band member? Is Clay, is that constitute a band member?
Excuse me one second. Well, I need to say hello to Annabella because she said hi, Kevin Suker, not hi, Michael Shapiro.
I can see that. She always does that.
I hope you're feeling better, my friend. I've been thinking about you and I hope everything is working out beautiful. Thank you for joining us today. And look at this. We have our buddy Patrick saying good evening, my friends, and thank you.
What about Lynette Miller? You're gonna leave her out? She said hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
There you go. Hi, Lynette.
People, listen. This is new for us, right? We're both on location doing this today from not our home studios, and let's see if what is that?
I think it's a microphone cover thing, but I can't seem to get it.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was your IUD that fell out.
I tried it down below, but it was a little too tight, and
Nice.
So I can't quite get it to stay on. So
it's a furry condom.
That bit. So good week, but dude, you did your debut weekend.
We did,
and I was blessed enough to be there on Friday night, and then you did Saturday night, and it was killer, man. And how are you feeling about that performance?
I feel wonderful. We had
the one that I saw, not the Saturday. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Saturday was great.
Which one was better?
I felt Friday was a little bit better because the energy of opening night and it was exciting. Not that Saturday wasn't, but we had 2 sold out shows. This coming Saturday is sold out right now. I think there's just a couple tickets left.
Is it sold out or is there a couple left? Which is it, dude?
There's a couple left. There's like 6 tickets left.
It'll be not. There you go. It's got to be sold out. So whoever's watching, let me. So if you didn't go to see the opening of the Docksiders, which by the way was an amazing show to go see, there are only 6 tickets left for Saturday night. So you should go on right now and buy the tickets. And that's enough. That's all the promoting I'm going to do for you because you know what? You're kind of a dick right now. Do it. Put it up. Kevin's
okay, hold on.
Put it up. You're going to put my name up. I know you are.
Being a dick? Am I being a dick right now?
Yeah, I think so. You started it, and it's just a bunch of bullshit. So this is episode 15. We've been doing this every week for 15 weeks.
We certainly have.
I don't think I've ever had a relationship this long.
Are you bored yet? Because I am fucking bored.
What happened to the painting? So we did the painting, and what Annabella, could you congratulate me on anything? Could you say hi to me or anything?
Annabella.
I'm very sensitive, Annabella. I don't know. We did the painting thing. I did the little slow. What was his name? Billy the Slow Wolf or something?
Timmy the Slow Wolf.
Timmy the Slow Wolf, and you did the butterfly, which was beautiful. Nobody.
I think we called it the Asterfly.
The Asterfly, and nobody bid on the paintings. Not even $5. Nothing.
We opened it up for charity. We were going to have this money donated to a great charity. You could own an original Shapster or an original Sookster painting, and nobody put
sign, date, everything. And I'm just maybe we can con our guest into buying both of them. she's a bit of an art connoisseur, and so can you mute her so she can't hear us talking about her, because I know she can hear us. So
Oh, she can't hear us at all. No, she's muted.
yeah. Oh my God, she put a look at the. I just
I didn't
saw
want to
it.
say anything. I
Oh
saw
my
what
God, I
you put
didn't
down.
know it until. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat with this crazy broad, because she is.
This firecracker.
Wow. Oh, I'm not. We're just gonna have to let that. Oh,
Look at that.
Annabelle, thank
Annabella
you.
did wish you some love as well. Good luck.
Thank you very much. I'm singing with the master Clint Holmes, and I'm scared. And Patrick Kacha and Jay Lynn violin. It's a great band, and I'm like way out of my league. So that's the truth about that. That's why I don't have a residency on the Strip.
What song are you? What songs are you singing tonight for our
I'm
audience?
doing the one that you joined me on, right? The All I Have to Do Is Dream with Clint and I singing the duet, and then I'm going to do an original song. That song that I sent to you didn't like, called One More Song, the one that didn't grab you, which is
not a great song, but
I don't think Annabelle liked it either.
Who didn't like that one?
Hi, Dora Jean. Thank you.
Look at this. Dora Jean couldn't open the art bidding app.
We didn't have one, Dora Jean.
That's right.
Oh, but I like your answer. Oh, so maybe we got to rethink how we do everything.
Asked our audience to do, if you wanted either the Shapiro painting or the Sucre painting, was go make a donation to St. Jude's Ranch for Children. It can be in any denomination, and we suggested maybe it would be $100. And then you were to give us a message on our Facebook and tell us that you did it, and we would send you our painting as a good faith effort. So that's still available for those of you to do that. Anytime.
She's gonna go for the butterfly, because she sent me a picture. Dora sent me a picture of a real painting of a wolf that was just really beautiful. So I can't see her downgrading for my wolf.
Your wolf is great. I still want your wolf.
You want to buy? I'll give it to you for $5 to St. Jude's Ranch for Children. You can have the wolf.
Done.
Did you call it a wolf?
I said I want the wolf.
That's what Joe Lay says.
I bit my tongue so hard the other day that I have 2 tongues now.
Show it. Let's see.
No, I can't show it. It's absolutely disgusting, but my wife will see it later.
What do you think of this marketing?
Liquid death.
It's like, I was surprised. It's choking me up. I think I'm going to die as soon as we're done with it. Right before we bring the guest on, I'm going to die.
You know what, though? That liquid death is it's just a can of water, right?
Let me see your tongue. Show everybody your tongue.
It's bad. I don't even.
Let's take a look. Come on, get him. Let's see.
It's real bad.
Come on, Kevin Sucre. Don't be afraid to let your talent shine, man. Come on, man.
Parking down there tonight? Are you parking in the structure, or what's going on?
What do you mean?
Notoriety, right?
Yeah.
Are you parked okay?
Yeah. Did you do something to my car?
I don't know. You should go check.
So everybody, Karen's parents are in town. His daughter, Gabby, and son Noah are in town, and their house is full. They have no parking in their neighborhood because the guests are here. So I think he's making an innuendo that downtown Notoriety, there's just no parking.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. You know what? I'm excited about today. Ask me why.
Are you going to hang up on me?
No,
listen.
I'm not.
Why are you excited about today?
Because we have a bona fide superstar with us. Do you realize who we've got joining us tonight?
Yeah, totally.
You say that, but you always play the devil's advocate, and I happen to be the one that's positive almost all the time. So that's our 2 personalities, right?
Before you go into it, as we had a wonderful meal with her husband and Chris and our guest, and as we're walking out, you turned around and said, "Hey, what about Stephanie as a guest?" And I went, "Yeah," and then you pushed me, and then Stephanie was right there, and I felt very awkward. I mean, hey,
you said you could probably get $200 for her to buy onto this podcast today, and when you came back and said she would do it, I figured you collected. Did you get the money?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
Actually,
Awesome.
truth be told, we paid her $1,000 to be on the podcast.
That's exactly what we did.
Go ahead and tell everybody why.
Why? Because we've got the world famous Stephanie Calvert with us today. Are you ready for this, Michael?
No.
I'm being serenaded by Madonna and La Isla Bonita, as you hear.
I can hear it
as the sound checking is happening, and it's going to be a lot of fun here tonight. The Portnoy Gallery, their monthly wine, art, and music festival here tonight, starting at 6:00. Like we mentioned earlier, a couple of the docksiders are being put up on the wall. If you're not doing anything, or you're headed out to the Notoriety, stop here first. 6:00. It'll be a fun night. And supports the Portnoy Gallery, which is just a wonderful thing. Are you ready for our guest? I think I'm ready to bring her on.
I don't know. I feel a little competitive now. He's like, you're trying to support. I should be supporting Notoriety for
You
a
should
charity.
Be here. No, you
It's
should
a
be
charity
here.
event.
Tonight.
It's a charity event. It's a charity event here. It's for charity. And you're taking away from the kids by telling people to go to Portnoy Gallery.
This is
really?
charity. This is charity too.
Oh, is it? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. What
Yeah,
charity
it
is
is.
it?
Absolutely. It's for charity. It's called the Portnoys. It's the Portnoy charity.
I love those events there, by the way. If you haven't gone there, definitely go check it out. Not tonight, though. Come to Notoriety and support Concerts for a Cause. All right, that's it. Wow. So our next guest, Kevin's fired, and he likes to do that to me.
We're going to bring in our guest right now. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Standing at a
Sure.
huge 5'2", Stephanie Calvert, former female lead singer of the epic band Starship, stands 10 feet tall in her rock and roll credits. She literally cut her teeth on classic rock icons like Slick, Joplin, and Hart back in her entertainment hometown of Las Vegas. Now she's blazing trail with her own project, Stephanie Calvert and the All-Stars. She's got an all-star cast counting members from Boston, Eddie Money, Toto, Michael Jackson, Kenny Loggins, Survivor, and the Family Stone. Without further ado, I could go on and on about this powerhouse, but let's just show you a clip of who Stephanie Calvert is.
You got it. Beside you, want so much to give you. This love in my heart that I'm feeling for you. Well, I feel for you.
Let them say we're crazy. Don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can feel this street together. Standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
Ladies and gentlemen, here she is. Michael is a douche.
Hi. I was just ordering feminine wash while you were doing all that.
That's funny because I was doing the same thing while I was watching you sing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stephanie, why got to be so hurtful?
Because you're mean. You're hurtful.
So anytime you start a conversation with you, it's a non-starter. It's about, hey,
I'm
my
sorry.
part
I
is.
feel hurt by your earlier comments. I felt really bad because someone came to my door at the time I was supposed to do this, and my friends came all the way across town to pick up something, and they kind of lingered, and her daughter got married, and she was showing us pictures, and I'm all, I have to go. And I felt really bad, and I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, everybody. Bravo, Miss Marion. Thanks, Patrick.
We had 127,000 people on, and when we implied that you weren't going to be on, they all dropped down. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, hi, Stephanie.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Where did you learn to cook? Because you
Right.
are a rock star.
Amazing.
Thank you.
What a meal the other night. It was incredible.
I think
Thank
Paige taught
you.
her. Paige was there. Paige was down below the counter making all the food, and Stephanie was
Yeah,
standing
that's
there.
it. It was Paige. She did show up. Actually, it's really weird. So I didn't cook for a long, long time. My mom's Italian. She's a great cook. My older sister's a really great cook, but I was always working, and so I never did it. And one year I took a month and moved, didn't move, but I stayed with some friends in Redding, California for a month to get some downtime years back. And I just started cooking for them because they let me stay in their house for free. And I thought, what can I do? What can I give back? And
and you felt
Roast beef.
salmonella was the answer.
And that's what was the answer?
Salmonella.
Salmonella. They all got it.
That's good.
But I called my mom and I had her send me some recipes, and I started cooking, and I just loved doing it. So now I just do it all the time. I'll call my aunts and uncles and I'll be like, can I get that recipe? And whatever. And that's what I do.
I have to say something because Erin the next day said, literally, as she woke up, she was like, how did Stephanie know that I was gluten intolerant? Like, she was like, when you said you made a gluten-free version for her, I almost saw a tear in her eye because she was like, how did that happen? She had no clue. So my best guess was that maybe when you and Michael or somebody had talked, maybe you mentioned Erin was a little gluten intolerant, but it was whatever it was absolutely thoughtful and beautiful. And she was totally prepared to have to take some medication to try to eat what you would cook.
There was a question in there. So how did you know that, Stephanie?
Well, I think at some point I had heard her say that at some time. I don't know. She had mentioned
listening skills that women do and men don't.
Well, not all men. Some men are really good at it. My husband's really good at it, obviously, because he was the quiet one all night. But yeah, I remember she had mentioned it somewhere in a conversation, and I was like, oh, I got to make sure that I do gluten. And I remember you guys were vegetarians because you're gross. So I had to make vegetarian food. And then I said, hey, Paige, want to come over? Because I'm making this stuff. And then as she ended up not coming over, which was good because I forgot that she's a vegan, which is even gross.
Different.
And I used an egg, and she would have been like, like
you
that.
Think that she would have known if you didn't tell her, which would have been the wrong thing to do, but you think she would have known?
I don't know. She might. I don't think she gets sick from it. It's just like a life choice of cruelty to chicken butts or something. I don't know.
Chicken butts. I don't understand that part of veganism because it's a philosophy, and I don't think that humane cows are being mistreated giving milk, and also our chicken. We have chickens, and we treat them like family and organic, nothing but love. Air conditioning, the whole thing. It's ridiculous. So whatever. to each their own.
Hey, it works for her, and she looks amazing. So obviously, I eat everything. So
you look amazing.
I'm just kidding. I don't eat everything.
You look amazing.
You look amazing.
You're very kind.
So you said, you go, well, what's the topic? I'll be on it, but what's the topic? Well, I'm going to take a nap right now.
I got an idea.
Okay. Whoa. Last time somebody had an idea on the show, we ended up painting. So what do you got?
Last time somebody had an idea, somebody got sterilized.
Well, that's fine. We can talk about the sterilization later, but this is like the All-Star Band. I'm not really doing anymore. So it was really sweet of you. And you would have probably found that out had I told you that in the 15 minutes prior to the show, but I wasn't there. But I am starting another band. It's called Chick Rock, and it's really cool. Chick Rock. I don't know if we can buy the name yet. It's very expensive. So we might have to call it
Hold on. I'm going to buy the domain right now and get the trademark.
Of course you are, because you're so mean. That's why my name is what it is. And I'm doing a musical at the Spring Mountain Ranch.
Which we're excited about. And when does that start?
July 17th. It's called School of Rock. Right now, they're doing Little Mermaid, which was awesome, by the way. It was an incredible musical.
Where is School of Rock?
It's at the Spring Mountain Ranch at the Super Summer Theater past Red Rock. And it opens July 17th for 4 weekends, Wednesday through Saturday. It's outdoor. You picnic, you bring whatever. They have chairs you can rent or you can bring your own. And you watch, eat with your family, friends, whatever. And then you watch the musical.
I don't think you can bring your own alcohol, though. You have to buy the alcohol there, though.
No, you can bring your own alcohol.
Listen, let me tell you how you can bring your own alcohol. If you've got the means and you've got a little extra, lubricant, you can figure out how to bring that alcohol in your place. I'm telling you, I've done it before. Just don't ask any more questions. Let's stop.
My thought was you give the guy $20 to look the other way. He's talking about putting stuff up your ass. Wow, Kevin.
That's gross.
You mentioned it first.
It's like a vegetarian. It's gross.
Let's be real. You mentioned it first.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, anyway,
check the tape.
Is this a new return to theater for you? Have you been doing theater your entire life?
Yeah, I did musicals for a long, long time when I was younger, and then I took a break because I made it in the Starship band, and I toured for 15 years, and then obviously that ended, and I just kind of wanted to get back to my roots because my heart was always so full doing theater too, and I just wanted to do something this summer and go back to the PS Productions, which is the Phil Shelburne. He's the one that I did most of those musicals. Any musical I did down at the ranch, especially, was with that PS Productions, and I really enjoyed myself the whole time. And so it's been a minute, and he cast me, and I'm very, very grateful. And I have a great husband who's lets me do things that don't get a lot of money back, but makes my heart happy. So grateful for him doing the work that he does to keep me being able to do these things. So I'm happy to do that. And, we still have the hang every other Monday at the composer's room that we love doing. And,
How long have you been doing that?
We started doing that a few months ago. So we've probably done, I don't know, 6 or 7, maybe more.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I love it. I mean, the composer's room is so fun right now. It's just, they revamped it, and it's great, and the food's great, and there's always live music there. So I'm grateful for that venue for me and for Chris.
Damien did a really good job, and
He did.
I remember when I went and he toured it for me, and I just at all the places, he was known to take unusual locations in a hotel property and transform them into a really cool venue. And this was a music venue before. I cleaned carpets in there. It used to be a deli. It used to be called Commercial Deli on the corner. And Jack Weinstein owned it. He was a mobster, and he owned the jewelry store right there. But I love what Damien did. There's so many little touches that he did, and it's just and it feels pretty good in there. I sang with Kelly for the first time in that room, and I thought it was really great. So that's why you're so happy.
Yeah, because I asked you to sing on mine, but.
Yeah, but so if I have the invite still, if I didn't burn the bridge, you're going to be joining Reckless in Vegas in October, which the pre-sale went on today, and I'm blown away. We sold almost 100 tickets today since 10 a.m., which is crazy.
For the June one?
I think it's because your name's on it. But
For the October one?
Hey, Stephanie, let's renegotiate your participation. If you're selling tickets, Stephanie's getting paid more than you've already agreed to pay her.
Well, so here's the thing. So I would think that coming in and doing your thing would kind of coincide with that, because I'm mortified doing that stuff,
I know. It's so hard. You're so insecure. I get it.
I'm a good musician, and I just feel very.
Can I just say one thing? I think you're a pretty amazing musician, but your personality is okay. But I love you as a person, and I think that's another blessing. Whoever knows you is awesome, and you and Jolie are just fabulous. But I do want to change the subject for a second and go back to the backstage where Damien transformed, because they have like all the snacks. They have like bins of snacks and like a refrigerator of like water and stuff. But then you go into the other dressing room and you open it up, and it's like a traveler's dream, and it's got like face washes and tampons and like travel size soaps and stuff, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I love it here. I could live here. That's all.
Do you have all that stuff at home, right?
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Well, when you were touring with Starship, didn't you have some? I mean, Kevin's been on the road before, and he's gone check this place out, and he's shown me some amazing green rooms and setups. And you've toured, and I've had some great tours where I was on with a big headliner, and the spreads are the craft services are usually pretty good. But for you to be a local doing a regular show at somewhere, you're saying Damien has really gone out of his way to make the artist feel comfortable.
God, you're so good at wording that where I sound like I'm amazing. Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
You're an artist.
Damien made it so comfortable for an artist to be backstage and for all of their needs to be met.
You're all like, it's magical. And I felt I had my feet rubbed, and it was like I went into another room, and there was another room, and then I took a pill and I got really small.
Yes.
And it was big and magical, and there were unicorns, and there was Kevin Zucker in the corner eating Fritos.
All those things.
Yeah.
All of those things. I'm just
Kevin,
like the luckiest girl.
Defend yourself, Kevin. There's a lot of
No, she is. She's right. She's the luckiest girl. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and your husband Chris, what's it like performing with Chris? Chris, is it, for people that don't know, Chris plays keyboard in Little River Band for 20 years. Is that right?
Yeah, 20 years.
20 years. So what's it like getting to perform with him on a regular basis?
He's such an egomaniac.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
like show stealer, like everyone, look at me, I'm Chris Marion. Just kidding. He's so great. He lets me be me, and that's what matters the most. But it's great because it's weird because we started this during COVID, and he didn't sing lead a lot. Like he was always like the backgrounds. He sang a couple leads in these little projects that he did with his friends for like a certain couple projects, but never thought he was a good lead singer. He just didn't have the same kind of confidence in that, which is weird. And so when we both lost our jobs, I was going to, I took my stimulus check and went to real estate school because I thought, well, let me do something that might give us money because I don't know when we're going to go back on the road. And so while I was doing that, I was going to school, but I was like, we need to make money. And I said, well, why don't we do like a duo thing, and you'll set up and we'll sing and we'll make it FaceTime or Facebook Live, whatever. And we'll have just people donate if they want to. We'll put a little Venmo thing. And he's like, I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. It's dumb. And I was like, I'm doing it. So if you want to join me,
Wow.
let's just do it because people want to hear music. I mean, they're stuck in their houses.
Yeah.
And we're doing them a service. So it's not like we're going like, hey, give us millions of dollars. We're just saying, hey, if you happen to have something and you want to donate it to us, it will help us get through this time. And so we did it. And, he had to learn these lead songs and he was amazing. I mean, his voice is so great. And so I was like, let's call ourselves the B-listers because we're not quite the A-listers yet, are we? We just thought it was funny.
You're A-listers in my heart. So.
You absolutely are. Steph, you've done a lot of touring in your career. What are some of the favorite places that you visited?
Oh my gosh. Well, every year we would go to Disney World and they treated us so great. And the fans over there were just the best.
She's so great.
Wow, dude, Kevin, Steph, just so you know, my hands were not on that shit. That's all Mr. Sucre.
You like to just throw me under the bus.
Oh, dude, she's my friend and I care about her. What you just did was some rude ass.
Every
wait a minute.
Week you say my hands aren't on the button.
Let's clarify something. Being hung up on a Little Lavender is the highest level of endearment that one can receive.
That's right, exactly.
It's absolutely, yeah. And but that was rude, man. She was so excited about the fucking Disneyland. Oh, that's fun. You're brutal, dude. You are brutal. You've done it to me. I think she's trying to. Did you shut a little bit longer? A little bit longer. Give her a little more time, a little more airtime. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. I like that she holds back and she censors how she thinks. And
listen, the best people on the planet, the two of them. It's been such an honor to get to know them. I know you've known them a lot longer than Aaron and I have, but I mean, amazingly talented, salt of the earth, just as real as it gets. And as you know, as you travel through life, you want to meet people that keep it real with you. And couldn't be anyone else.
Google Composer Showroom. Look for the B-listers. I think she said one weekend a month or 2 weekends a month. Like it's every other. It's not even a weekend. Bring her back on. Tell us when it is. I don't listen. I'm a man. Anyway, Google them. It comes up. You'll be happy you did.
Yes,
good plug. Yeah,
absolutely. We'll be happy you did. So yeah, what's going on? Why are you sweating? It looks like you're in a hot box over there.
Well, I didn't sound check. She's trying. Hang up on her. I didn't do.
Every other Monday.
That should be another compliment, but it's every other Monday. Good job, Steph. We don't ever bring anybody back in. You've brought her back in twice, technically. That's a compliment too, Kevin. No, I didn't do the sound check I didn't do Kelly's song. I gotta play. I don't even know how they're ending the song. I don't know. So I'm scared again. It's 5:30. Do you want to? Oh, she actually hung up this time.
She did. She split. She's got things.
Wow.
She's got better places to be than the two of us.
Dude, thank you for your dedication to the podcast, and no matter what you're doing, you make it happen. This was a lot of work, and this was hard to pull this off for me. You've done this twice now, and
that's right. It was hard finding Wi-Fi.
Well,
work, Michael.
Yeah, I had to. You know how far I am from the venue right now. I'm in some back. I don't even know how to get out of here. Chris closed the door. I'm like, well, where am I? So anyway, it is a bit of an effort, but the point is you make it important, and just like everything else in your life, where you make important, flowers grow. And I want to recognize you for that.
Hey,
Let
listen,
me
I want to recognize you for all that you do for the good that you're putting into the world. You're a very charitable man. You put your money where your mouth is, and you
petting me.
do what you say. No, I'm saying this. Would you please tell our audience tonight what this charity is that you're working on?
Before I do, what are you doing about did you get